Hey, welcome everyone. Dr. Barry from Vibrant Life Center. Just wanted to share with you this very cool guide I just found. It was actually forwarded an email from the folks at Biome, one of the probiotics that we use in here. I should say the probiotic. But what's cool about this guide is it isn't just their stuff. This thing is put out by a consortium of folks, so it's free of any sort of commercialization or who put it out by us. It's got things on here like Activia, which is the yogurt people. I have tried to figure out, what's in Activia and how much for years, and here they finally got it. But anyway, before I talk about the different probiotics on here, I want to talk about what's the utility. Well, frequently in here we're using them for people with irritable bowel, Crohn's disease, ulcerative colitis, things like that, digestive things predominantly. But what's interesting about this is it gives the level of evidence. In other words, whether it was a clinical trial with randomized groups, whether it was without randomized, or whether it's just really somebody's opinion. Most of these fall into clinical trials with randomized, some of these non-randomized, just you got this problem, let's give you this and measure how many people do better. So there's no placebo, in other words. But interestingly, the recurring theme on this is all digestive things. So for instance, some of the things addressable by probiotics: constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, antibiotic-associated diarrhea, C. diff, Clostridium difficile. Here's one weird: migraine prevention, oral health, reduction of cavities, laryngitis, tonsillitis. H. pylori is on the list. Helicobacter pylori, related to heartburn, chronic reflux. What else is on here? More mood and affect disorder. These are all different strains, which I'll go through in a minute. We already talked about it. And weight management. So this we've known about for a while. And that's a kind of a specific strain. And as far as I know, it's only been women, but very interesting. I'll go through those things in a little bit. I just wanted to give you a spread of the influence of the bacteria in your gut and on you and in you and on you have on your overall health. The other thing I want to talk about is how many bugs per capsule, or what the doses are, because everything on here is really, quite 1 billion, 2 billion, maybe 10 billion, 25 billion. And the one we're using here is 112 billion per capsule. So really, hands down, one of the most efficacious and certainly affordable financially. So let me go back a little bit and talk about specific strains. Because here's the thing, when you're looking at probiotics, they got a pile of different bugs, right? And go, oh, okay, you can read them. You can read the name on the thing: Lactobacillus paracasei, or Acidophilus, or Bifidobacterium longo, Bifidobacterium infantis, Bifidobacterium brevis, Streptococcus thermophilus. Those are all in that bugger right there. By the way, you like these? These were left on the counter, so kind of Harry Potter guy. So cheaters, time for cheaters. But anyway, on this list, it gives really what is in the product, everything from Activia to Align to BioK to all the way down to Biome that we're using here, and what the dosage is. So Activia, very interestingly, try to get this dosage forever. Activia's got 1 billion bacteria per serving, and it's been shown to address constipation and irritable bowel syndrome. How much? 1 to 3 servings a day. So you're talking about 2 or 3 billion. Not a lot to change constipation around. Not a lot at all. Really pretty easy. Irritable bowel, by the way, very common. I made a list of all the things that are addressable by that, but it is that will address it, I should say. But it's Bifidobacterium lactis, Bifidobacterium longum, Lactobacillus acidophilus, all these different bugs. And you can get this thing, you can get this report online. In fact, what I'll do, I'll post it on the website here so you can have this and read through this yourself. It's kind of interesting. One of the more interesting things on here, I mean, we talk about digestive health all the time, and we use about 8 to 10 strains to address that. But some of the more interesting things on here are like L-reuteri, which is for tonsillitis and cavities, reduces cavities. Very interesting. And also listed right below that, same thing, constipation, antibiotic-associated diarrhea, Helicobacter pylori, so infectious diarrhea, all addressable with L-reuteri strains. What else was interesting on here? Where did I see my weight loss one? Because that's a specific strain. Weight management. Here it is. Bifidobacterium species and lactis 420. That's a very unusual thing, and it's found in one product. We don't have this product here. I just thought you'd find it interesting. 10 billion per capsule. And I've seen this before, that it results in weight loss. Also, I've seen Saccharomyces boulardii listed on that as well. But I see that listed here under one Florastore's product. They do not have weight loss on that. They have many things, but not that. But that's on here a couple of times. But it's always the Animalis species on here. Anyway, these are all kind of the same recurring themes, whether you're talking about Acidophilus, Plantarum, all these different names for these bugs. So, but they're all really, based around irritable bowel, ulcerative colitis, all the digestive functions. Virtually all of these things address that, and only a couple of them kind of stray from that. But I wanted to share. Here's another one weird. Rhamnosus, Lactobacillus rhamnosus, gestational diabetes. So these things have really quite a broad application. Here's another one, reduces total cholesterol, L-reuteri. So these things have such influence on your health. I was just kind of stunned by this thing, all the different things. And here's the weight management again. It's another product. Same company, different product, also in weight management, body fat mass, and waist circumference. Bacteria, you can take bacteria to reduce that. Doesn't mean you can't just keep eating Pop-Tarts, mind you. Anyway, all of these things on here, they're all, like I said, 1 billion, 2.5 billion, 10 billion, up to maybe 25 billion per capsule. And then, if you're shopping for these, you'll find that they're $20 to $50 for a month of these. This product here, you can get this online. You don't even have to pick it up in the office. You can just order this online. That's why I'm sharing this with you. It's really, really significantly different. It's 112 billion per capsule. And here's what they have gone to the trouble of testing it for: constipation, inflammatory bowel disease, pouchitis, ulcerative colitis, liver health. What else they got on here? Yeah, liver health as an adjunct to standard therapy. So these guys are really kind of going out of their way to test these things. But just from the standpoint of what does it cost to do it, this is what I use at home. Visbiome, 112 billion, really, really helps with digestion. Not that I have problems with digestion, it just keeps you regular. And all these other influences, this is a science in its infancy. What these things do, how they influence, how they interact with our own immune system. So I just wanted to share with you that this is exploding. This information is exploding. So I'm going to post a link to this so you'll be able to get this clinical guide to probiotic products available in the USA. Very, very helpful just to read through that and kind of see what's available. It would be nice if they put all the rest of the yogurts on there, but I only see that the one is on there. Oh, Culturelle, I think that's one of those things, a yogurt. See, there's some other name brand things here. Florastore, Genestra, lots of Genestra. Good Belly, I think that's a probiotic drink, Good Belly. So this isn't an exhaustive list. This is just the people that have gone to the trouble of testing. So, and by the way, none of these things have been evaluated by the FDA, because once you say that you can cure, say, ulcerative colitis or C. diff with a probiotic, even if it's, Lactobacillus acidophilus. Once you say that, it makes your yogurt a drug. That's why Quaker Oats had to take off of their, and Cheerios had to take off their thing that it treats high blood pressure or something, cholesterol, lowers your cholesterol. They had to take that off because it made the Cheerios a drug. In the United States, the FDA considers anything a drug if you make a health claim that it treats a disease or modifies a disease, that makes it a drug. So anyway, that's why none of these things will really say, yeah, you can take this for that. It really doesn't work that way. What happens is if you take care of your health, if you sleep right, if you eat right, if you get adjusted, you keep your nervous system right, well, you're going to have less of these things, less of these diseases on your list. That's how it works. That's what we share here every day. So anyway, today was your good bacteria, bad bacteria, more to the story than that. But it's huge. This is going to be a huge field going forward. I don't know if some people know this from seminars. This is such a big deal that actually in medicine they're doing fecal transplant is the word. Yes, you heard that correctly. Fecal transplant, which means you take the poop from the colon of the healthy person and you put it in the sick person colon backwards. Better that way. Actually, they've tried this. They've capsulized the poop and had the sick person swallow the other person's poop. Turns out there's a time factor. You got to get the poop from the healthy person to the sick person within 15 minutes to have it really maximize the outcome. Yeah, so that was the bonus content of this video. So hopefully that helps you today. That's how important that's how important your poop is. So there you go. Anyway, I'm Dr. Barrett. This is Vibrant Life Center. You know how to reach us. Oakdale office 651-777-3611. Our Edina office 952-835-0006. Or you found us online, click on the link. You can find us anytime. So tell others, get everybody healthy, get everybody moving in the same direction. All right, we'll be back next time. God bless.